Welcome to the Ozarks. Beneath the glass-still surface of Bull Shoals Lake lies a history most have forgotten. Before the White River Dam was built in 1951, this wasn't a lake. It was a valley, a thriving network of family farms, tiny towns, and deep-rooted secrets. When the waters rose, they buried a world, creating the vast reservoir we know today. But what happens to the stories, the memories, and the spirits left behind? Today, we're diving deep, not just into the water, but into the anthology of what remains the chilling folklore, the restless ghosts, and the sunken legends of the White River Valley. This is Bull Shoals, and these are the spirits of the hollow. The creation of Bull Shoals Lake was a monumental feat of engineering, but it came at a profound cost. Entire communities, places like Forsyth, Lead Hill, and Oakland, were swallowed by the rising tide. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers managed the relocation of homes, businesses, and infrastructure. But not everything could be moved. They say that on the clearest days, if you're floating over just the right spot, you can still catch a glimpse of the submerged world below, the faint outlines of old building foundations, the ghostly grid of a forgotten road, or even a lonely stone chimney standing defiant against the depths. It's a haunting sight, a direct window into a lost era. But it's what they did move that truly haunts the local lore. Before the valley was flooded, 27 cemeteries had to be relocated. Grave by grave, families were moved from their ancestral resting places to higher ground, away from the encroaching water. Imagine the sheer scale of that task, the emotional weight of disturbing the dead. Local legend insists that the transition wasn't entirely successful. Some say that not every spirit was willing to leave its home. Fishermen, drifting on the water in the pre-dawn hours, when the mist rolls thick and heavy off the lake, have sworn they've heard things. A phantom church bell, ringing from the depths of the old Forsyth riverbed, a mournful toll for a town that no longer exists. They say it's the spirits of the valley, calling out from their watery graves, reminding us that they are still there, just beneath the surface. Now let's climb from the depths of the lake to the cliffs overlooking it. Here, perched high above the water, sits Mountain Village 1890. This isn't your typical ghost town left to decay. It's a living museum. A collection of historic Ozark buildings painstakingly, moved piece by piece from their original locations to preserve a slice of history. Log cabins, a general store, a blacksmith shop, they were all saved from the valley floor before the flood. But it seems some of the original residents might have come along for the ride. The staff and visitors have reported countless strange occurrences over the years. From disembodied voices whispering in empty rooms to objects moving on their own. The most famous spirit of Mountain Village is a presence the staff affectionately calls Stumpy. As his name suggests, he's known for one thing: heavy, rhythmic footsteps. Long after the tourists have gone home and the gates are locked for the night, the sound echoes through the empty cabins. Thump, 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 thump. It's a deliberate, powerful sound, as if someone is pacing back and forth, patrolling the old wooden floors. Who is Stumpy? No one knows for sure. Some believe he's the spirit of a former owner, a protector of these old homes, watching over them in their new location. Others have a more unsettling theory. Perhaps he's a spirit who was moved with his home, now disoriented and forever searching, looking for a way back down to the valley floor where he belongs. Our journey now takes us deep beneath the hills, into the cool, dark embrace of the Bull Shoals caverns. These limestone caves are a natural wonder, but they also hold a grittier, more clandestine history. During the Civil War, this underground network was a vital resource, a source of saltpeter, a key ingredient for gunpowder mined by Confederate forces. When the war ended, the caverns found a new purpose. Their hidden chambers and secret passages made them the perfect hideout for Ozark moonshiners, evading the law as they distilled their illicit spirits. It was a place of secrets, danger, and rebellion. And legend has it that one particular outlaw, a distiller with a reputation as fierce as his brew, never left. Tour guides and visitors have long shared stories of unsettling experiences in the deeper parts of the caverns. It often starts with a sudden, inexplicable drop in temperature, a cold spot that seems to cling to you. Then comes the scent, the faint, unmistakable smell of wood smoke, drifting through chambers where no fire has burned for well over 100 years. Some have even reported seeing a fleeting shadow move just at the edge of their light, a dark figure that vanishes the moment you turn to look. Is it the ghost of a moonshiner, still tending to his spectral still, forever guarding his secret hideout from intruders? In the silent darkness of the caverns, it's easy to believe he's still here. Finally, we turn our attention back to the water itself, the vast, mysterious entity at the heart of all these legends. The lake is more than just a reservoir. It's an ecosystem, a world of its own teeming with life. And according to local whispers, some of that life is far older and stranger than anything you'd expect. For generations, fishermen have told tales of what lurks in the deepest channels. They speak of massive catfish, true river monsters the size of small rowboats, ancient creatures that have been growing in the dark for decades. They're called the guardians of the lake, said to be as old as the dam itself. But the stories get stranger. Boaters have reported seeing inexplicable ripples on the water's surface, strange V-shaped wakes that move against the current with no visible source. Others describe dark, serpentine shapes gliding just beneath their boats, too large to be a fish, too fast to be debris. Are these just tricks of the light, or are they glimpses of something ancient that has adapted to this new, deep-water world? As the sun sets over the colossal Bull Shoals Dam, casting long shadows across the water, you have to wonder. In a place where an entire chapter of history is buried under 200 feet of water, what exactly are we floating on top of? The sunken towns, the relocated graves, the outlaw caves, they all feed into the soul of this place. The spirits of the hollow are all around, a constant reminder that the past is never truly gone. It's just waiting to be remembered. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the legends of Bull Shoals Lake. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure.